So, B Love Bishop, he put this one on the page. He said that the scenario is that Jimmy Butler's baby mama need more money. She can't afford a nanny despite not working. The headline is NBA player Jimmy Butler's baby mother struggling despite receiving 55,000 a month in child support. My question is, what is the fix for this dilemma? And I'm not asking on which side or nothing like that. What is the fix for this situation? Does he need
She
to
get a
give her
damn
more?
job.
Does he need to give her more money? Does she need to get a job? What is the fix for this particular dilemma?
Selective seed preparation.
I have no idea what that means, sir. Can you explain?
That motherfucker was lazy before she had kids. That motherfucker was lazy when he was popping her full of babies. Now he's surprised that she lazy and costing him money.
Maybe he was lazy and pulling out. I mean, he just
Oh, of course it was. But I'm saying, don't be complaining that she didn't want to do shit when y'all was together. Now she really don't want to do shit y'all not.
right,
Especially if you out there with other
right.
bitches. That's the main thing because that's what ain't that
I
what
have
she
one
said?
question,
Other bitches. Go
Benita.
ahead.
Um, what is this pulling out thing that you're talking about? Because I don't think NBA players know about that.
We know NBA players don't know shit about pulling out. Lord have mercy.
They put like when they used to throw the ball in the shack, they be like, pull out. That mean push pass the ball back
No.
out. Yeah, they know about that. But seriously, okay, this is a situation that's not just a Jimmy Butler situation. This situation goes on across the world. Sports, CEOs, regular ass people. 55,000 a month in child support is you're struggling. I know for me, I'd be fine because I my lifestyle. Maybe that's just like I know that people will say that's the lifestyle she's accustomed to because of him. He made her accustomed to that lifestyle. But you don't have him anymore. So that's like if you're my how I equate this is I love the taste of red berry. I don't want to do without this taste. But when this bottle's empty, I don't have this shit no more. And I can live my life without this bottle, and it's not going to be I'm not struggling to live my life because I don't have this no more. So maybe I go get some Crown. Maybe I'll just drink some water. Who knows? But are you kidding me? 55,000 and you can't just go get a little ranch house or something, rent a fucking mansion. I mean something. What you got?
Same way you get them is the same way you lose them. You come out forthcoming with it, and they want it even when you're not there no more. It's a
So
different.
you saying he should have been selective with where he shoot his load.
Yeah,
That's how to fix the dilemma.
I mean, listen, you knew that motherfucker was a hustler before you was dropping loads in her, so why you expecting to turn into one night because you ain't together? You should know that motherfucker gonna at least try to get more of your money. Might not work, but I'ma try.
I mean, okay, 50 Cent said this in a song. Have a baby by me, baby. Who the hell cares? I write the check before the baby comes. You could be a millionaire. They like these kind of these kind of women. I'm sorry. I think
That's
they
exactly
take
what
some
I was gonna
that,
say. Like
that's why I don't
when
feel.
they
That's why I don't feel sorry for him. It's like again, that motherfucker was lazy when you met her. So now that y'all not together, don't be surprised on how she moving.
Well,
That's
they passing these girls around anyway. So by the
Oh
time
my
they get their
God,
round, they
yes,
already know what it's about.
that too, but
yeah.
I
yeah.
don't know if I'm ready to say that this person's lazy. Could be that they lazy, whatever. But to like piggyback on what Sly was saying, like with Cam Newton and Nick Cannon, like they kind of complain about women wanting them for their money, but you still are comfortable having unprotected sex with women who you already in your mind think just want you for your money.
Well,
That's
to
A.
Hey,
But then
I am.
B, like the second part I was gonna say is the headlines like to reduce it to like a number, but it is possible to mismanage $50,000 a month. when you think about what it's all going to.
But not
Like
55
there's
though.
some stuff that may have come to them while they were in the relationship that she no longer has access to or whatever. But I'm just saying, I don't know what's going on with the nanny situation, but just to reduce it to a number, I think is unfair because there's a lot that goes with raising children. Just me raising my child, and I don't have that much money. There's other stuff that goes into play with where you actually need a person, another person to do, and when you don't have that person, it takes money to do it. So I mean, on a grander scale, someone who's wealthy having to pay more money for it. I don't know what her allotment is or whatever, but whatever it is, she's saying that it's not enough, and obviously it's like it's not enough. So you
Look,
left,
this is
decided
what
to
I
leave,
what
you need to pay.
this is what I think, man. Real life is real life. Whether you making 20 million or 20,000, we regular. Well, I know I'm a regular person, and if I'm making 80,000 a year and I lose my job down to nothing, what I'm accustomed to making 80,000 a year. Where's my comfortableness? You know what I mean? Where's my comfortability at? You know what I'm saying? So whether you're rich or you're poor, it's all the same thing. You got to adjust to your lifestyle. So 55,000 a month, shit, that you ain't slumming it. So get out the millions a month and adjust to 55,000 a month. That you still balling. You know what I'm saying? Compared to the most.
I'm,
So
I'm
We're not talking
specifically
about the
calling
most.
her
We talking
lazy
about
because
they
she asking
lifestyle.
for.
We talking about the lifestyle that she supposed to have, raising his kids and whatever lifestyle that is. So I'm just saying, whatever comes with that lifestyle, then he needs to pay for it. That's like the end of
but
the
even
story.
these stars ain't living that lifestyle when they
All right.
retire.
All right,
You
hold
know
up,
what I mean?
y'all. Hold up, y'all. I got Jason Michael. His hand been up for a minute. Let me get him
Kim
in.
Kim wants to say something.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I just thought that I don't really think that anyone in this world is at birth entitled to like be a millionaire, no matter who your parents are. It's not something that you're entitled to. And so, I mean, you said she's getting $55,000 a month.
Mm-hmm.
If she can't figure that out, you brought that child into this world, then you need to figure it out. Like, I just, I don't, I can't jump on the train of I need more money. Like I get it. He has lots more money, but you brought that child into this world and you're getting
Jason, stop with the chips, man.
$55,000 a month and you can't figure it out. You're a mother.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I mean, I'm with you. Like I said, I specifically called her lazy
You
because
take care of your baby. If you need to get a job, then get a job.
Damn.
that, and she specifically asked for 10 million
Got you,
more
Jason.
for a nanny.
Yeah.
That's,
Oh,
Five
that
five.
she gave a
I mean,
number. Hold on,
10,000
Jason
more.
Michael. Hold on.
She
I
asked for
will
10,000 more. So I like to do numbers. She's
Oh, damn. Okay.
at $55,000 a month. That's $660,000 a year. In 18 years, that would be a total of $11,880,000.
And she can't
That
take care
ain't
of her kid with
that
that,
ain't enough. That ain't enough to have her kid living good like the dad living,
right?
and
I
that's
mean,
tax free.
I'm sure the dad gonna be taking care of the baby too. Still.
Sly Fox, I paid $10 Venmo to play the video and talk about that stuff this week. This week.
Oh my
And
god!
go after hours on it.
I mean, I could listen.
Hey, tell me what video
Well,
you want, man. We'll play it on Two Bros, Two
Yeah,
Podcasts, man.
Hey, I'll tell y'all right now. Two bros, two perspectives. If y'all haven't followed them already, they have a show. Him and his brother, they sit in there and they have some deep conversations from two different perspectives. So check them out. They're on YouTube. Put the link in the chat, brother.
Man,
Let me
I
get.
don't know how to do all that. I tell my brother, but Two Bros, Two Perspective, man. Check us out. I appreciate
Okay,
you checking
yeah,
us out.
yeah, no problem. All right, Jason G, go ahead. He had his hand up. What you got?
So
I'll talk to you, Jason Michael.
the way that I was looking at it, because again, I like the numbers too, and so I think a lot of us are looking at it from working class perspectives, like because we don't really see that kind of money. But like if you do the calculations, like Jimmy Butler is making like 48 million this year, if not just a little bit over that, like 48.8. I did the math and just looked at trying to see what type of percentage that was. Like I didn't do a very good job, but ultimately, like multiplying like what she's asking for, uh, like it doesn't even add up to like it's like a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a fraction. So it's just like if we put that in terms of like working class money, like if he's making what I'm making, basically she's asking him for like fucking $80. And it's like when you put it into that perspective, it's like we looking at it because it's like, well, that's so much money because it's so much money a month. But like based on what he's making in comparison to what she's getting percentage wise, it's like it's ridiculous. But because it's millions of dollars and well, I'll say as a fucking bus operator, I pull in what I pull in and it's good money, but it's not that money. Shit, she's damn near making twice what I'm making in a year. Well, not twice, but half of what I make in a year. And it's just like, yo, we're looking at that, like what we would do with that 55,000. The problem is like she should be getting a bigger percentage, in my opinion, because it's like he does have it like that, and it's just like it's not about greed. It's about like, well, it is about greed from like those who have it, but like I don't think that she's asking a lot in comparison. So like if you shrink the numbers to like working class numbers, like I just did, it makes more sense. But we're looking at that big ass number a month, and you're like, I can manage that.
All right, I can say this: they live in Miami. Okay, cost of living in Miami is more than the cost, but it's not more than the cost of living in Dallas. Cost of living in Dallas is ass. All right, let me say this: I look at me and my wife. I say, okay, we split today. What's gonna cost? What is it gonna cost me? Probably not. It'll probably cost her. She makes more money than me. But the deal is, just because she makes that money, why am I entitled to it? 55,000. My thing is severance and all that shit. I get it. Boom, boom, boom. 55,000 is enough for her to live off of, but not afford the same lifestyle you had when you was with me. I don't think you should be rewarded my lifestyle because you were with me. It's just like anything else. If I had a one night stand with fucking Celine Dion, and she was like, oh, because she like him young. Oh, I'm about to bring you over here, and I'm about to do this and this and that. While I'm with her, of course, I expect all this shit. But when I'm not with her no more, even if I put a baby in her, same shit still.
Over.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm the done deal. I might as well just sign up to work for her because it's not gonna happen. But
hey, let me tell you.
She don't need that though. She don't. He don't. She don't need that much money. I mean, in all reality, it doesn't matter what. Oh, I can't. You can fuck you if you cannot, because he pays for the school. He pays like RB just listed a bunch of y'all can read the shit that RB wrote. He does all this stuff. So the 55,000 a month, that's not included with the stuff he already does. So you're not paying for school. You're not paying for this. He bought her a car before they got out. She still got the car. So, I mean, what the fuck are you doing with 55,000? I know you can mismanage it. I know you can mismanage it. But
let me tell you this from experience. I got a 20-year-old and a 70-year-old that I pay child support for. And since they were born, I conceived them. I've been very successful. Why is my success reflective on what she's going to make? And that's what I don't get. It's not my fault that she wasn't as successful as me after those kids were born. So why does my child support go up off my success? Because it's like my success is bringing nothing because what the fruits of my labor, shit, they taking it and giving it to her.
That is something I never.
That's where I'm at with it. You know what I'm saying? No, she deserves money. Right. Those are my kids. Absolutely. But just because I'm succeeding and making double or triple what I was making when we conceived those kids, why are you entitled to that? Yeah, because they're both our kids. And they seem to forget that, and they seem to think that child support is life support. No, we went half on that fucking baby. So I should be paying half, and you should be paying. My money is not, I can afford a new car payment support, I can move into this house support. No, it's to pay half of those fucking kids, and I'm paying her. I got 2 kids and 2 kids, so I'm paying her more than I know what the 2 kids that live with me are costing me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, there's no way she's spending this much fucking money a week on these kids when I got 2 kids the same. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the whole child support and all that shit's fucked up to begin with. You know what I'm saying? So $55,000 a month is enough money to live a great life.
Right. You can't live an extravagant life like you was living when you was with him, going to the same party. You don't need to. You was going to those parties with him, with seeing his friends or seeing the people that he go hang out with. You should have people that you hung out with before you was with him, and that's the people you hang out with. Stop trying to sponsor everybody that knew you while you was with. Like, come on, man. It's levels to it, and I think, to be honest with ourselves, we all know this shit, but she can find her a nice place to live in Miami and have a nice car, especially if he's taking care of the insurance, if he's paying for the child care, if he's doing all that. You could be comfortable and not get a job. And I mean, by all means, I will never be somebody to tell somebody, don't pay for a nanny if you don't have a job, because I know how kids are. When kids, you can't get shit done. She may be trying to start her own business at home, and she will never get past the first level of making a name up if them kids is always in her ear and shit. So I get that. Just because she don't have a job don't mean she's not trying to do something with some money. I give her the benefit of the doubt on that. But at the same time, $55,000 for anybody in the world. Elon Musk's daughter can live off $55,000 a month if she don't just try to live up to all of this other shit that you didn't earn in the first place, in my opinion. Now, it is what it is. Jason Michael, got your head up. What you got, man?
So, I'm gonna tell you a very short hypothetical story. Okay. I'm selling something, right, for somebody else, and I decide that I'm gonna go to the craft store and get a stamp that's a dolphin, right? And I stamp what I'm selling with the dolphin. And so now everybody that's buying what they're buying from me with the dolphin is now coming to me to buy what I got, right? Because everybody knows that the dolphin is the shit. If you ain't buying the dolphin, you ain't buying shit. Now
let me get some of that dolphin.
The dolphin was because I was a Dolphins fan. I was a Dolphins fan. But what I was selling, right? What I was selling was selling more than everybody else that was given what they were given, right? I had a quota. My quota was this. Now the person that's giving me this, right? He's saying now I got to give him more of my cut because I'm selling more, right? I'm selling more than everybody else, but everybody else, they selling the same shit. The only reason why people coming to me because now they identify the dolphin is the shit, right? So why do I have to give him a cut, right? Why do I have to give him a cut of my ingenuity?
The only people you're gonna have to give a cut of your ingenuity is the people who property you selling your shit on.
I'm not sure everyone's wondering how this relates to the story we were talking
about. Hey, that's two different things right there.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's a drug game. That's what it is.
If this person makes enough money to pay you $55,000 a month, right? Just because his shit is stamped with a dolphin and his shit is worth more because people coming to him more, right? For the hype. Why should he be... Right. Why should he have to pay for the fact that his shit is the hype? He shouldn't.
Yeah, we talking about his sperm right now. That's what we talking about. Jimmy Butler sperm.
And he shouldn't have to pay for that. He shouldn't have to pay for that. And let's get rid of all the freaking generalities. You shouldn't have to pay more because you're doing better than somebody else.
Unless it's Texas.
Taxes and death, we all know that ain't nobody getting around that shit. But my point is, if you are making capital gains on whatever it is that you're doing because you're doing something that everybody else wants, why should you have to pay more than the next man because you're doing better than the next man because your shit is better? You shouldn't.
So what are your prices?
He wants some of them blue dolphins, bro. You
Hey,
selling drugs on the show. Check this
I don't
out.
sell dolphins no more. I don't sell
Jason,
dolphins no more.
Jason, look at the chat, and RB is asking you some questions. He want to know. Van Sickle, hand up. What you got, brother? While you eating them muffins,
So is this
rich boy style.
gender specific kind of thing, or just like
Uh-oh.
for anybody thinking that they're entitled to money after they split up with somebody?
I don't think it's gender specific. In this situation, we're discussing
I get
vagina versus.
I get the thing with kids, and that's a separate thing, I guess. But kind of like you said, when you're not with them no more, you ain't with them no more. That's not your money. Like that's. I mean, yeah, dude, that was not their money. Just because when you're with somebody and they want to share what they got and spend it on you, that's one thing. But when you ain't with them, like that's their fucking money. That's gone. You know, you have no fucking right to that. And I would challenge anybody that would defend this and say in any kind of way, like, oh, she was used to that type of lifestyle. But how would you feel? Anyone that would defend that, would you think that someone else would be entitled to her money if she was making more? Would she have to pay them when they broke up? Still have to pay somebody off after you broke up? That's insane, having to pay somebody after you broke up. You know, that shit's over with. It's done.
It's called divorce, man. I mean,
Hey, I like what he said because he was used to that pussy. So is he entitled to that pussy as long
and so he's an
wow.
athlete too, right?
That's yeah.
Right.
But he's
so who is it? Was it Jason Michael talking about or somebody was talking about how much he made and how much it was the equivalent of asking for like $80? Just because he's making a ton of money now don't mean he's always going to make that. Neither when it comes to being an athlete, you can only do that for the few years while you're in your prime. I mean, some of the greatest go a little further into older age, but that's not something you can fucking do forever. And like having to pay that off all the time just because it's that much of a fraction of his money at the time doesn't mean it's always going to be like that. And it still doesn't have anything to do to justify her getting some of his money. Like, that's not her fucking money.
It's just really a slippery slope. And, you know, because how much is enough and what's not without breaking the person paying? Because, you know, you like Vancic would say, that's probably a number that he can pay even into his retirement to keep it consistent, which the majority of people feel like there's more than enough. But also it's just like, you know, the stuff that's not on that he does on his own for being a father that don't get counted towards the child support, you know, that adds up too.
Yeah, I think that you're 100% on that. And we don't know what the fuck went on behind closed doors. We don't know what kind of pillow talk that happens. Like, we don't know if the Jimmy Butler lifestyle led her. I mean, Jimmy Butler friends may be into the Blue Dolphins or something. Who knows? And now they got a habit of picking up drugs, and maybe she has a dependency habit now, and she can't support that. And then they go, well, you shouldn't be doing drugs anyway. But it's his fault that I was on drugs because he supplied them to me. You know, all that stuff. You can add all the excuses in the world that you want to all these situations, but at the end of the day, it's just like if Van Sickle's a world famous DJ, and he likes to bang go-go dancers, and they always come to his house, his $1 million house, and any food that they want, his chef will make it, and they're used to that shit. And then when he kick them out, they sue him and say, hey, I want this amount of money because when I was staying with him, he had a personal chef, and I can't afford a chef, so I should get it now. That's insane. That's insane. Now, when you add a kid to it, sure. Not the mom. The kid. My wife receives the most bullshit of child support that you can get. Every penny of that shit goes to the kid. She's not out here trying to make a living or hire a nanny with it. Like, she probably could have got that money just by telling him that she wants to hire a nanny. He probably would have. probably would have hired a nanny himself and had them live with her. But this again, we go back to the Drew Barrymore thing. It's power play. Oh shit, that's what we was talking about, the Drew Barrymore situation, not the other thing. But it's a power play. So you can't win with no situation like that. Court of public opinion can only get you so far. Because we see what happens when court of public opinion says that somebody didn't shoot somebody in the foot, and then the court said they did. I mean, it is what it is. What you got, Jason Michael? You gonna end us out, bro? We already 7 over. What you got?
Kim wants to say her piece.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like you were talking about child support and like your wife getting not very much. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure I probably had that beat.
Okay. I want to compete.
Hey, my baby mama.
What I wanted to say is that the whole $55,000 a month is, you know, when you choose to give birth to a child, you're that parent, you're the mother, you make things happen and you take care of them. If you're getting $55,000 a month, I'm sorry, but you should be able to take care of them, regardless of who your husband was or your boyfriend or your whatever he was. You make it happen as a mother if you're a good mother. And that's my stance on that.
Hold on, I got some numbers for you. So I'm gonna read them. I'm gonna read them out for you. Jimmy Butler makes $45.18 million in salary. He pays $16.72 in federal income tax. He pays $1.36 million to his agent. He pays a total of $680,000 in jock tax, $420K in FICA. So he gets $26 million a year net income, minus the $11 million he's paying in child support. So he's getting $15 million. That is a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, but again, how you started this whole conversation. Okay. Does she deserve the money? No, but do you already know this type of situation happens? You're a professional athlete. Stop doing this stupid shit, and you don't have to worry about it. Like, come on, man. Keep it in your pants, damn it, or at least pull out. Jeez. But yeah. Anyway.
That's the way to go.
I feel like that's the way to go. That's all the time we got today, y'all. Jason Michael, we will have that next week, brother. That video, I'm gonna have the video link ready so I can click it. All right, but that is a good one. But again, as always, my baby just came in here. That means it's time for me to go. She says hello to y'all, and like LeVar Burton say, I'll see you next time. Thank y'all for coming out tonight, man. Two bros, leave a link on the page.
I got you.